What's up, everyone? I'm Matt.
I'm Maggie.
And you might have noticed we are somewhere different. We're in the new house studio conversion process. Pardon our dust. The next few episodes we might be here. Alright, well this is Bachata number 2. So, if you want to rewatch any of this stuff, we have time codes listed down below. You can hit the demo, the lead, the follow, the breakdown, the key points, all that great stuff. Let's just jump into it. Alright, let's go ahead and demonstrate this bachata pattern. This is our alternating turns. We'll start off with a follower's lead perspective. We'll start off in a closed position. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let's do that from the leader's beginning perspective. Start off in the closed fold. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let's go ahead and break this pattern down. So we'll start off, I'll give you my perspective from here. So we start off in a closed position. So we have our basic. We have 1, 2, 3, touch. I'm going to slide down to a 2-hand hold. 1, 2, 3, touch. Now with our right hand leads or follower's left hand, we're doing inside turn. 1, 2, 3, touch. Now leads, lift your hand up to about your neck height and you're going to wrap at the neck level for 1, 2, 3, touch. We're back to a closed position. We do the basic. 1, 2, 3, touch. Alright, leaders, let's go ahead and go over your footwork. So, we start off in the closed basic, and we have 1, 2, 3, touch. Drop the hand down, slide this hand down. We're doing our passing footwork for 1, 2 passes in front, 3, touch. Now with the right hand, we're going to turn the follow inside clockwise. Passing footwork again. 1, 2, 3, touch. Now keeping this right hand active, we're going to bring it to our neck level. Drop the left hand. 1, 2. As you're coming around for your 3, let go once their hand hits your neck and let it slide to your body as you bring the hand down and underneath their arm. For 3, 4, embrace and close, have your touch. That's going to be your footwork.
Alright, follows, let's go ahead and do our footwork. So we start in this closed position, and then we're going to start by just doing our basic to the right. So we have, starting with our right foot, we have this step, bring it together, step, and touch. And then we're going to go back the other way, sort of finish up our basic while we move into our 2-hand hold. So step, together, step, touch again. Now, this is when our lead will raise his hand, sort of give us this universal turn signal, and we're going to do an inside turn. So this hand that's up is going to go inside in between the 2 partners. So we're going to be turning to our right for this turn. And so we're going to start by stepping onto our right. We're going to go ahead and get about a quarter turn. So we're going to start turning. And then we're going to imagine we've kind of got this line that we've started with our basic. We sort of go back and forth. So I'm going to bring my left foot and still stay on this line as I continue to turn. So now I'm about another quarter turn. And then for this last step on my right, I step one more time, doing a half turn there. So now my weight's on my right foot and I just touch. Now we're going to go back just like we were doing the second half of our basic, while the lead is going to do that neck wrap. So we are just doing our basic. Or you can do either your regular basic or your passing basic, either one. So you can go step and pass here, or just do your step together, step, step, touch. So by the time we finish this up with that neck wrap, we're back in this closed position. And we just finish up with our basic step, together, step, touch, step, together, step, touch. It's our footwork.
All right, time to do key points. So with this pattern, because it's an alternating turning sequence, we want to make sure that we're covering each of those correctly, starting with close, moving into a two-hand, from the two-hand, the inside turn, to the lead's neck wrap, and then back to close. Okay, so let's go over each of those pieces and talk about that bit. So, in closed, we want to make sure as we're dancing off to our left for our basic, 1, 2, 3. On the 3, between 3 and 4 is when we want to kind of feel some kind of change happen. So when we get the 3, 4, we start to loosen up our hold. That way it slides down.
So that side.
So from side here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I start to create my space, and then I can go down from this 5, 6, 7, 8, and that really opens it up. So I don't want to wait till last minute on any of my pieces for that to happen. So again, we have that 1, 2, 3, 4. I use my 3, 4 to prep what's coming on my 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. All right. So from here, now we have our inside turns. We're going to use our right hand. We're going to turn clockwise, and we're going to keep our left hand out of the picture. It's going to be just that right hand. I keep contact to the last minute because I don't want to confuse anything. So from here, we lead across. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just tracking with the follow as the follow turns. Likewise, in the lead's neck wrap, the follow is just going to do their basic and track with the lead. If the lead takes small steps, a side to the other side would be appropriate. If they're really traveling on those turns, that's when you practice that passing footwork. So with this right hand, we just turn, we keep it up, and we go step, step, step. And we want to place it right across here. Now this is the trickiest part. Let me do that again for you. When we're here, we want to make sure, leads, that we're placing the hand 1, 2 on the top of our left shoulder. That way when we come around for our 3, we bring our right hand down and under and scoop the follow up. That brings us back to a closed position. We ask for the hand and we should be able to move on from there. We have a lot of other patterns that we do from this position after we scoop them up after our neck wrap. So get comfortable at closing back to proximity. A lot of times we kind of get used to our turn and that throws us off and we're not really quite ready to close. And so it takes us that basic to close back up. So what you'll find, and in my experience, a lot of people get stuck when they're having to do this here. They kind of end up being out here and spin this next part closing up. Try to improve that and make that more comfortable just by making sure that you step into the hand and let it stay on top of you. Bring the hand down and then grab the follow, and that's going to bring you as close as you can be. That's really what you're wanting to. And when you close, you want to be slightly offset, but that's going to set you up for all the different directions we can go after that. So that's probably the most important key point. From there, you just do your basic, and then you can kind of work with your continuity into your next patterns. So again, we have opening at the end of our first measure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At the end of this measure, we bring the hand up. That gives them the heads up. We turn them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the hand up. 5, 6. Scoop up. 7, 8. So at the end of each measure, the last 2 counts, whether it's 3, 4 or 7, 8, you're preparing for both the lead and cueing the follow for the next action. Bachata isn't as slow of a dance, so it requires these little preps at the last 2 counts of every measure. That's going to really be your foundation in bachata, and you're going to use this all the way up. Those are our key points. All right, let's go ahead and demonstrate this pattern for you so you can see what it looks like in a more real-time speed. Don't forget, bachata is going to be similar to your rumba speeds if you're from a ballroom. It's more that medium to higher tempo. So, of course, the faster the music, the smaller the steps. The slower the music, the bigger the steps with allowance for technique like hip action. So let's go ahead and start off and closed. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is us for today. Great job, everyone. Remember, if you want to reach out to us for any questions, you're more than welcome to do so. Email, text, give us a call. Check us out on dailydanceservices.com or drop us a message on our Facebook, Daily Dance Services. Otherwise, we will see you next time.